Y'all, I am enjoying this beautiful weather. Well, not beautiful because it's a little cloudy and gloomy, but what I mean by that is that it's not 90 degrees outside. Hello guys, it's T from Betty and Brenda, and welcome back to my channel for yet another soaping video. And yes, like I said, that's part of the reason why I love fall. You know, I live in the metro Atlanta area, so it's not like we're getting this crazy cool weather, where it's down in the 60s or anything like that in the fall. In fact, we probably don't really start getting cool maybe until about December. But anyway, maybe November, December. But anyway, but it has been cooler than those summer temperatures, and I am just here for it. But anyway, I digress. I am making another soap video today, and this is part 2 of my Harry Potter series, and it's Quidditch Anyone. One of the other exciting parts about Harry Potter was watching them play Quidditch. And do you know that people actually play Quidditch in real life? Of course, they're not flying around on brooms, but they actually do play Quidditch. And it was just some of the exciting parts, exciting scenes for me, especially in the very first one where he caught the snitch, and well, you know the story. But anyway, so this soap is Quidditch Anyone, and I hope you enjoyed me making it. Now look, I initially did not record myself making the soap dough broomstick. So the other day, I decided to make all of my soap doughs over again because I didn't record myself making any of them. And a viewer said, well, I would have loved to have seen you make the soap dough. So I went back and I remade all of the little soap dough on this soap, as well as other soaps you'll see in the future that have embeds on them. So just when you see these videos, I'm always with the same nail polish. So just know that I did them all in the same day, and they're not exact because I had to use a different soap dough than I used when I made the initial video. But I just wanted you guys to see how I made it. Okay, so if you're not following me already on Instagram and or Facebook, go ahead and follow me at Betty and Brenda Bath Co. And absolutely, guys, if you enjoyed this video or any of my other ones, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell so you'll know every time I put out a video. And if you're interested in any of my products, you definitely can find them on bettyandbrenda.com. And these soaps, the Harry Potter series, will be available on October 1st. So I'm going to go ahead and be quiet. We're going to get to the video, and I will chat with you guys throughout. And I hope you have a happy Sunday and a beautiful week, a blessed week. Bye.
Okay guys, so here we go with making the embed. I'm going to start off with just rolling it in between my hands, and I separated it for the broom part, the stick part, and then the actual broom part. So first in a circle and then in between my hands to kind of thin it out to make the actual broom. And then I squeeze the tip, and you'll see why in a minute, but you squeeze the tip, make it really, really small. So after I get this part done, I'm going to now shape the bottom portion for the actual broom part to make it, look like the broom for a actual broomstick, or Harry Potter's broomstick, to be clear. So here we go, shaping that out and making it look like the actual broom, or hopefully like the broom, Harry Potter's broom from the movie. Okay, so now I'm going to actually place a little hole in the top of the actual broom part, and this is why I thinned out the stick, because after I press the little hole in there, I'm going to put a little water in there, which helped the soap dough stick together, and then I'm going to actually place the stick part inside of that hole, and that'll make sure that it actually stays connected. So after that, I'm just going to smooth up the bottom part around it so that it would look like just one long piece instead of two separate pieces. And now I'm going to take some of my gold soap dough and just kind of move it around in my hands. It's better to use this with an extruder, or to make this with an extruder, which is what I did when I actually made the ones that went on top of the soap. That way you know that they are the same size. And I'm going to take my clay tool here and just put some lines in the bottom part of the broom part just again to make it look like an actual broom. It doesn't need to be smooth. It does need to have the grooves in it. And I'm going to place some water around here, just like I did in the little hole where I placed the actual stick in. Put some water around here because, again, it helps it stick. And I'm going to place my little gold pieces around the broom. And it doesn't have to be all the way around because the bottom part of the broom is going to be on the soap. But I placed the little gold straps around there. It helps cover up some of the areas where the two parts meet. And actually, it makes it look like the actual Harry Potter broom. Now on to the soap. I'm adding my additives, which always I put oatmeal, and I'm also going to put in some kaolin clay. If you want the recipe for this soap, it is in the description box. This is a vegan soap, so today I am adding coconut milk instead of my goat milk. Continue on with my vegan soap. There's no tussled silk in my Lye Solution. There is all aloe vera juice, sodium lactate, and sugar. The aloe vera juice just adds to the moisturization in the soap. Sodium lactate helps harden the bar, and the sugar helps the bubbles. My titanium dioxide, as well as the color I'm using, is dispersed in some oil from my soap batter prior to starting. And as always, I am soaping between 80 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. This soap has a simple design because of what I'm going to do afterwards. So I used an in the pot swirl. And I slowed it down again because one of my favorite parts, as I said before, is seeing the soap go into the mold, especially during an in the pot swirl. Look at how gorgeous that is. So these are the actual soap dough embeds on the top. Aren't they so cute? I absolutely love them, guys. I'm telling you, I am really into this soap dough thing. If you haven't tried it, it's not as scary as you think, and they make such beautiful embeds. So what's a little magical soap without some sparkle? I love me some glitter, and it just seems perfect when you are making a soap with a magic flying broom. Okay, so it's been about 24 hours, and now I am cutting the soap. It was ready the next day, and this is what the soap looks like. I'm not finished with it yet, but this is what it looks like with just the initial in the pot swirl and the broom on the top of it. My blue didn't come through like I wanted it to, so it sort of looks like a cloudy day, which, you know what, that works as well. So this is the last part of the soap. I am using a top from one of my other containers to make the actual Quidditch Rings. And any true Harry Potter fans out there, do not come for me on this section. I know that the middle ring is the tallest, and then the two other rings on the sides are not the same size, but I didn't do that when I made this soap. I actually made the rings on the two sides the same size, but players mess up. But anyway, so this is the last part of the soap. I'm going to make these, and then the soap will be done. Here are the last finishing touches of this soap, of my Quidditch Anyone soap. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you like the soap, be sure to comment. I love hearing from you guys. I want to know what you think about this soap. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you'll know every time I put out a video. I'm just going to run through it one more time to show you how I did this soap. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Have a blessed week. These Harry Potter soaps will be available on October 1st, but if you like any of my other products in the meantime, you can shop on bettyandbrenda.com. And I will probably put out another video this week before Sunday, so keep watching for that. Have a blessed week, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.